it's Heather. Just doing another episode of In the Creative Process, and I am starting a new vision painting. So, as you guys can see, there's really not a whole lot going on. And it's actually been sitting this way for quite a while, and I'm feeling super inspired to get it going. And I guess I just wanted to talk a little bit about starting, because we've talked about stopping, right? So what is the starting point of creativity? It stems from inspiration, right? Like, we're inspired to create or make something. We get this idea or this feeling or this thought, and it's then in our hands to create action towards this thought or this idea and work towards it and put it out into physical reality. And sometimes you have those thoughts and those inspirations and they're fleeting, and you think about something and then it's in your brain and then it's gone. And when you don't grab onto that inspiration in that moment, it's so easy to not move towards it and put any action out. I call that procrastination. You think that you have all these amazing ideas, and then you let them fly, through your brain, out the other ear, and you consider that you're gonna maybe work on it later, or it's like you're always, these ideas and thoughts are flying off the shelves in your brain, and they're coming at you, and we have this really bad habit of just picking them up and putting them on a different shelf, instead of taking the gift of the fallen item and the fallen thought and idea and taking it off the shelf and outside of ourselves and putting it out into the world, where it can become a reality and a source of joy and pride and privilege for us to create in our lives. I'm totally talking to myself right now. I need a lesson in this. I do this so often where I feel moved and I'm gonna go upstairs and paint. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna create something. I'm gonna write a blog. I'm gonna do this. And then I get sidetracked because there's 8,000 other cool, inspiring things, or things that I feel like I should do or need to do or have to do. And many times I always choose the other thing. I'm just sitting here in front of this almost kind of blank canvas, and I'm thinking, why do we choose the other thing? Why wouldn't the thing that's flying through your brain, that makes your heart pump and beat and your blood pulse through your veins and your stomach get tight and you get excited, why wouldn't you choose that thing? Why wouldn't you be running up the stairs to work on this painting anytime you thought about it? I'm just trying to figure out a way to make this a practice, to keep myself constantly working and putting action towards those immediate inspirations. When you do that, that emotion is there right then and there, and you can use that, and I can use that right now in this work, because I'm here, I'm in this place, I'm inspired to create and make something, and I'm inspired to share with you guys. And so by me moving and putting action into this idea and this thought in this moment, and living in the now, living in my highest excitement, which is right now, and feeling like I want to paint right now, all of the stress and anxiety is just gone. I don't have any fear of attacking this right now, because I'm just so here and so excited to work on it, instead of putting it off and saving it for later, and then trying to re-access this excited, inspired feeling. Because that's what happens, right? Like, we put it off for later, and then we have this like other thing, like label on the shelf. We have now a new label on the shelf instead of like inspired, take action, really cool idea. Now it's like really cool idea that I had. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to get to it, but it's there. And so now we're back on that shelf, and we take it off the shelf, and now we're looking at it in a completely new and different perspective than we did when it was first like pulsing through our veins and our brain and so excited. And now we have to reflect back into the past and try to re-access that feeling and that emotion. And that's really hard to do because that it ain't real anymore. It doesn't exist. It's in the past. It already happened. So it's so important for us to just act on those things that bring us joy and that passion, that inspiration, because when you act on it initially, when it's coming to you, that is when the greatest like fulfillment and joy you're gonna get, like out of the service that you have, like in your life. So my service is painting people's hopes and visions and dreams, and because I'm accessing this inspiration right now, I feel so connected to this piece and this woman that I'm painting this painting for, and I feel like I can really give everything that I need to give to make this idea and this thought like come to reality in like the best possible way, in the most authentic way. So act on it now is the point. And I'm so talking to myself, and I hope you guys get up and just go do what you want to do, and don't put it on the shelf. Take it off the shelf, run with it, go paint something, go make something, go bake something, go play with your kids, whatever it is you feel like makes you happy right here and now in this moment. That's what we need to be doing. That's why we're here on earth, is to be acting on these ideas and inspirations anytime that they come to us, because that is our soul like screaming. That is our soul speaking to us and telling us and guiding us. And every time we make the choice to listen, the more in alignment we become in our lives, and the more in purpose we become in our lives. And so go freaking paint!